hello and welcome to the 7th episode of the quiz show. Yeah? Yes? Okay. Let's call the defending champion first. Big round of applause for Gaurav. Gaurav, as you're the winner, you can pick any, right? He can sit. Or is it fixed? Oh, lucky spot. Okay, crazy. Our next contestant was the combined tied winner, but one on tiebreaker. So the winner of the prelims done earlier is Ananya Bhardwaj. Okay, with that we come to another someone who's also scored 9. I'm only calling her second because of tiebreaker. Give it up for Shweta Kamath. Shweta. Cool, we'll begin, guys, huh? Okay. First question, direct to Gaurav. Gaurav, this is Chief. He's a Chow Chow dog belonging to American Sarah Hamilton. He became very popular on the internet with the nickname X Cloud. Okay, really fitting name owing to the black and white speckled fur of this fluffy pup. Okay, identify the brand X. Essentially, this is a visual question plus brand question. So if you look at how he looks, basis how he looks, people gave him a nickname and became a viral sensation around 2020 and later. What is X? X is a brand.
I can only is it Oreo?
It is Oreo. What a great start. Yes. It is Oreo Cloud. This is, please search for him on Instagram, online. It's very cute. He's Oreo Cloud. Oh. Too cute. Okay. Wanted to start this quiz on a nice, cute note. Okay. Cool. Next question to Ananya. This phrase, so this is an 80 question. The phrase means to overreact to a situation. The term originated during the Second World War when certain bombers had a bell warning system so that the crew could bail out if the plane was severely hit. Occasionally, a pilot would do something in error when there was only minor damage, causing the crew to bail out unnecessarily. By 1950, the expression had been transferred to other kinds of overreaction. What phrase are we talking about?
You have to speak in the mic. Yeah.
Always.
Okay. Hit the roof.
Not hit the roof. Passing to Shweta.
Is it jump the gun?
Not jump the gun. Both good guesses. Going to Gaurav.
Yeah, I don't have a great answer. Saved by the Bell?
No, not saved by the bell. I like your disclaimer. I don't have a great answer. But I have a goodish guess, Okay, we'll come back to Ananya with a hint. So the hint is he used to... So imagine pilot and imagine what options will he be given, and he'll literally do something. Okay, which literally means...
Push the button.
Can you improve your answer? So think of a phrase that means to overreact and something on the lines of what you said, push the button.
I mean, know what buttons to press. I'm not sure. No.
Okay, we will see. We'll see. Shweta?
No, I'll pass.
You'll pass. Going to Gaurav with a decentish.
Or worse guess. Push the button. Hit the bell.
Hit the?
Bell.
No, I want to give little bit points to Ananya because nobody improved what she said. So this became a 5-pointer and Ananya didn't really get the answer. So I'll give 3 to Ananya if that's okay. 3, जितना मिले काफी है. मैं तो hit the button पे लगा भाई. Hit the panic button. That was all we were looking for. Okay, the panic button. Hit the panic button. So he was given a panic button and he would press for small thing, and this became a phrase for any kind of overreaction. Don't hit the panic button, etc., etc. Okay, Ananya gets a few points on this, which means the next direct will be to Shweta. Shweta, Stephen He O'Brien is a Chinese-Irish actor and comedy sketch creator known for his satirical comedy sketches on YouTube and TikTok. He rose to prominence in the 2020s through his portrayal of a fictionalized version of his father, whose personality parodies East Asian parenting stereotypes and popularizing the phrase -- So we are looking at a 2-word answer. He started his YouTube journey in 2019 and made many videos, but it was his video on September 21, 2021 titled When Asian is a Difficulty Mode that made him one of the internet's most well-known memes. So you might have seen this in a meme, even if you've not seen his YouTube channel and YouTube stuff. Just tell me what meme are we referring to? This is a two-word answer.
It's a phrase, right? No.
It's a two-word phrase, yeah.
No, I'll pass.
Okay, you'll pass. We'll go to Gaurav.
Emotional damage.
Yes, it is emotional damage. This is the meme. It is emotional damage. Okay, Gaurav gets 11 for this. Next direct will be to Ananya. Okay, music question. X is a song by an American band Y, released in 1974. The song was written in response to a certain 1970 song, which the band felt blamed the entire South for American slavery, and consequently, the artist of the song was name-checked and dissed in the lyrics of the song we are talking about, X. Other clue, in a scene in 1997 American movie Con Air, while the song plays in the background, Garland Green says to Cameron Poe, define irony. Bunch of idiots dancing on a plane to a song made famous by a band that died in a plane crash. Okay, so two things we need from you, the song and the band. Okay.
So if I can have one clarification. X and Y are not necessarily one word answers. They can be one word, multiple words.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass because all I can think of are British bands.
Okay. We will pass to Shweta.
Is the band Jefferson Airplane?
No. Any guesses on the song?
No.
No. Okay, we'll now come to Gaurav.
Is it American Pie?
No. Okay, we'll start again with Ananya. The hint for the band is some sort of a rhyming thing is happening in the band's name. Okay, so those two clues. The song's name has a place's name as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass.
Okay, passing to Shweta.
Is the song Graceland?
No, not Graceland. Band, any guesses?
I mean,
Okay,
it's Paul Simon, but I
We'll
don't.
go to, no. Okay, we'll go to Gaurav.
Sweet Home Alabama by Lynyrd Skynyrd.
Yes! That's all we were looking for. 7 points to Gaurav. It is Sweet Home Alabama, and Lynyrd Skynyrd died in a plane crash. Neil Young, yes. Neil Young was the singer that they sort of dissed because they thought a Neil Young song sort of blamed the South. Okay, so Sweet Home Alabama, Lynyrd Skynyrd, classic road trip song. Okay, so points to Gaurav there, which means the next direct will again be Ananya's. Okay, 7 to Gaurav for this, right? Okay. Ananya, this is your direct. Deriving from the Sanskrit for circles, it is a geometric configuration of symbols. In various spiritual traditions, it may be employed for focusing attention of practitioners for establishing a sacred space and as an aid to meditation and trance induction. It generally represents the spiritual journey starting from outside to the inner core through layers. In Hinduism, it is also called a yantra. What are we talking about?
Is it mandala?
It is mandala, yes. Yes. 10 points there to Ananya. It is mandala. Very popular in South Africa. Sorry.
That's just the mandala effect.
Yeah, the mandala effect. Okay. Okay. Now we come to Shweta. Shweta, this is your direct. In 1984, the West Indies cricket team toured England, playing 3 one-day internationals and 5 tests. West Indies beat England 2-1 in the ODI series and then beat England 5-0 in the test series. And as of 2023, this was the only instance England faced such defeat at home. What new term was used for the first time in a sporting context to explain the Windies' dominance? Essentially, some term was used to refer to how West Indies defeated England 5-0. What term do you think would have been used for this? absolute dominance by Wendy's.
Is it clean sweep?
Not clean sweep. Good guess. Going to Gaurav.
Is it whitewash?
So I'll give you a chance to improve your answer actually, because
Oh.
when we made the question, I knew somebody will say whitewash and I'll say to improve.
Is
Uh,
it?
So think on those tracks, but think like whitewash is a term used way before 80s as well, right? So think of who is beating who and what term could they have used instead.
This is going to sound really bad. Is it blackwash?
It is blackwash. Yes,
That was.
it is blackwash. Okay, West Indies dominated England in a blackwash. Okay. Hint was just think racist, right?
It was very dicey if it was wrong.
Okay, so 11 to Gaurav. No, it was Shweta's direct, which means the next direct will be to Ananya. Ananya, X has a long history of sponsorship deals with some of the biggest names in sports. For example, in 2008, X signed a $4 million per year sponsorship deal with Manchester United Football Club. They later expanded their sponsorship to other top football clubs such as Bayern Munich, Juventus, Paris Saint-Germain or PSG, and Ajax Amsterdam. From 2013 to 2015, X served as the official sponsor of Ferrari during the F1 seasons. In 2019, X became the official dash. Okay, so that dash is a giveaway. That's why we have hidden it. X became the official dash for the 2019 ICC Cricket World Cup, which was co-hosted by England and Wales. Starting from the 2020-21 season, X became the new official dash, again the same dash as above, of the Premier League, as announced in September 2020. Just tell me what is X. So X is a brand.
Is it Nike?
Not Nike. Going to Shweta.
Is it MRF?
Not MRF. Going to Gaurav.
Rolex?
Not Rolex, but good guess. Because that was the hint. The hint is something to do with time and clock. And
Omega?
Not Omega. Going to Shweta.
I'll pass.
Pass. Passing to Gaurav.
Swatch?
Not Swatch. Okay. This was, I think, not a traditional watch brand. This is a watch brand you have only seen in sports. This is that, if you see any, it's the Hublot or Hublot. Okay. Every time, extra time, and everything, you will always see Hublot. Okay. Yes. Timekeeper, watch, clock, anything. Okay. This was direct for Ananya and nobody got it. So this will again be a direct for Ananya. Yeah, a band question again. This band X got its name from a 1947 play, All My Sons. The protagonist is a war contractor who crafts parts for warplanes. Upon discovering that some are faulty and would fail if used, he is forced to make a decision to either spend his money trying to repair or use them. Though he wants to do what's right, he has to support his family, so he decides to send the parts anyway to Europe during the Second World War. As a consequence of his decision, something happens which gave the band its name. What band name do you think we are talking about?
Can you give any information right now on what the timeline of the band is or where it's from?
Timeline wise, don't think too far back in time also.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah, no, I'm passing.
okay, passing to Shweta.
It's a very bad guess. One Direction.
Not one. Nice. 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 Okay. Gaurav?
I don't. Led Zeppelin?
Not Led Zeppelin. Okay. We'll start. Zeppelin because I was like, I said not to think too far in time. Led Zepp, kya itna? Okay. We'll start again with Ananya. So essentially the track is this only. Track is planes and all that. Now what happens in the story actually is that he knowingly sends faulty parts, right? Because of which certain people die and then he commits suicide. So the name of the band comes from number of people who died. So think of a number and think of what kind of people would have died. That will give you an answer. Okay, think of a number and think of who would die because of what he did. That will give you...
21 pilots.
Yes. That is correct. 21 pilots die because of him. And yeah, 5 points there to Ananya. 21 pilots. Okay, now we'll come to Shweta for the next direct. Okay, Shweta, the syndrome is sometimes called Todd syndrome. Dr. Todd discovered that several of his patients experienced severe headaches, causing them to see and perceive objects as greatly out of proportion. In addition, they had altered sense of time and touch, as well as distorted perceptions of their own body. Dr. Todd speculated that this person had used his own migraine experience as a source of inspiration for his creation X. The syndrome is more popularly called X syndrome. What is X? If all three of you want hint at this point, I can add something. No? Okay. We'll take one round and then we'll see. Okay. Yes.
Sorry, one question, as a source of inspiration for his creation X, matlab,
Essentially, Dr. Todd also thinks that this guy who created X might have used his own migraine experiences or experiences similar to this to have created this. And that is why he named this syndrome after this thing.
is it Frankenstein
Not
syndrome?
Frankenstein syndrome. Going to Gaurav. No pressure, Gaurav.
Is this persistence of memory?
Not persistent. Not persistent memory. Going to Ananya.
Gulliver's syndrome.
Not Gulliver syndrome, but good guess. Okay, great guess. Okay, we'll start again with Shweta. So, taking a cue from Ananya's guess. So, think of a literary work. Okay, think of a literary work from 19th century and then reread. So, basically, think of a famous literary work and think where you see objects and creatures which are greatly out of proportion and this altered sense of time and touch. Yeah, if that is not enough, I can add more. Add more? It's enough, no? Yes. नहीं कोई बात नहीं. Okay, Shweta, this time Ananya, हाँ? वो तो बहुत बगल में है.
I'll pass.
Okay, passing to Gaurav.
I don't remember the name. Is it the Metamorphosis?
No, not the Metamorphosis syndrome. Ananya?
Is it for Lewis Carroll syndrome?
Yeah, so tell me the...
Alice in Wonderland?
Yes. Beautiful. It is the Alice in Wonderland syndrome. Beautiful answer again by Ananya. 7 points there to Ananya. Okay, that brings us to the end of the first half. We'll take a quick look at the score. Gaurav with 10 on Oreo Cloud, 11 on Sweet Home Alabama and Lynyrd Skynyrd, 11 for Emotional Damage, 7 for Lynyrd Skynyrd Funda, and 11 again for Blackwash is on 39 points. Yeah, 39. 39 also leading the quiz right now, Gaurav. Ananya follows Gaurav with 3 for hitting the panic button, 10 for Mandala, 5 for 21 Pilots, and 7 for Alice in Wonderland Syndrome. Ananya is on 25, not too far behind. Okay, Shweta yet to start scoring, but we have a whole second half, so yes. We can always blame the wine. नहीं हुआ तो क्या यार मैं तो अलग ही जोन में थी. Okay. पानी है रे, पानी है. Sparkling water. Okay, now the order will reverse. We'll be starting with Shweta, Ananya, Gaurav. Okay. So this is Shweta's direct. Talking about this 10-hour film, X. So X is the name of the film. Charlie Line says it's designed as a protest against the British Board of Film Classification, who can rate as well as censor and ban films. The censoring has always done on the justification there is a potential for harm, which is a fairly vague term. Line also says not much happens in his epic. Line crowdfunded his film and successfully raised around 6,000 pounds. The board charges per minute. So the more he raised, the longer his opus would be. BBFC, British Board of Film Classification, gave Line's work a U rating, which means it's suitable for most audiences over 4 years of age. The movie currently has an IMDb rating of 8.9. Tell me what is the movie's name, or just tell me what happens in the film. Okay. If all three of you want a hint at this point, should I add? No? Okay, will. इसके पास है 10 घंटे. ये देखता है इस फिल्म में.
I don't know the name, but I'll...
No, just Funda is also fine.
Yeah. So the whole movie is somebody sitting behind a camera and recording something.
No, but yeah, good track. I like it's something like extremely like क्यों देखूं मैं 10 घंटे ये. We'll come to Ananya.
Much Ado About Nothing.
No, going to Gaurav.
Watching paint dry.
Yes, it is. He made a 10-hour long movie about paint drying. Okay, so this is the whole 10 hour. This is just a wall painted and then you sit and watch. For 10 hours you watch paint drying. Okay, this crazy film which has 8.9 on IMDb, paint drying. Okay, Gaurav gets it. With that we come to one more sports question, the last sports question of this quiz. This is a direct for Shweta again. Shweta, on June 3rd, 1994, in a first-class match between Durham and Warwickshire, Durham wicketkeeper Chris Scott dropped X when he was on 18. Earlier in the match, X was clean bowled when he was on 12, but that turned out to be a no-ball. X, having scored 6 centuries in 7 innings prior to this match, was in tremendous form, and after the catch drop, Scott apparently said, "Jesus, I suppose he'll go and get a century now." As it turned out, this would be classic understatement. Scott later said in an interview, "I'm struggling to see the funny side, but I suppose in time it'll be good to know that I was part of history." Okay, so 2 things. One is, who is the batsman here, X, and what was the historic feat? Okay, essentially, timeline is given, mid-90s. Some guy gets dropped on 18, gets lucky at 12. Person who dropped said, "Ab to century banayega bhai." But that was an understatement. Something much bigger happened. Tell me the guy and tell me what big achievement happened in this match. Also, one hint in case you don't follow sports, that even if you don't follow sport, I have a feeling that you can crack both parts. So it's not very this thing also. I get a sense that if you don't follow cricket also, you can crack both parts.
Is there some hint about nationality you can use?
No. Hey. Hey. Don't confuse her.
Okay, historic feat is made a triple century.
Okay.
And X is Brian Lara.
See, I said that even if you don't know cricket, there is a way to get this. So Brian Lara is correct. Mid-90s legend. Okay. Fantastic. Superb. Okay. Brian Lara is correct. Okay. Now to the historic feat. I have a feeling I'll ask you to improve your answer rather than passing Shweta, because it will be a split. So think, 300s, a lot of people had scored earlier also. Okay, like Gary Sobers or like many, Lane Hutton. But think bigger, okay?
600. He's good.
Now this becomes a Price is Right question. No, but I didn't want to split and all, especially for like a sab aisa 300-400 guess karte. So I won't give you full 10. I'll give you a little bit less, but I'll close it here. You're the first guy to score 500 in first class cricket. Okay, so X is Brian Lara. So like I said, both these things were workable. Like if you think of 90s legends, you will think of Brian Lara.
First thing you think of between Derby and Warwickshire.
देखो ना, शो ऑफ. उसने फुल कंफ्यूज किया भी. लाइक अनन्या ने बोला कि डरम वागीशर तो इंग्लिश ही होगा ना. श्वेता लाइक नहीं, बाहर के लोग भी आगे खेल सकते हैं. तुझे क्या लगता है मुंबई इंडियंस और आरसीबी में से यहाँ के लोग होते हैं क्या? Okay, Brian Lara and 501. So I will give you 8. I think fair enough. Okay, 8 to Shweta for Brian Lara and this Funda. Now we come to Ananya. Oh, nice. This question I like. Okay, this is the question I made at 2:30 a.m. today morning. The next question. Because one or two questions were missing in this quiz I wanted to, and I'm so proud because of this great question came from these little hands. Okay. This is a direct for Ananya. Okay. One of X and Y's formidable adversaries is Raka, a former dacoit who unwittingly became immortal after consuming what he thought was poison but was in fact a potion of immortality. Raka's misdeeds escalated after gaining immortality, leading to numerous confrontations with Y. X advised Y to exile Raka to various inhospitable places like outer space or depths of the ocean to protect humanity. Despite their efforts, Raka repeatedly escaped, leading to a series of comics chronicling his return. X and Y even forced Raka to shave his mustache as a result of a competition. Raka was temporarily subdued with a potion and buried in the ocean, reduced in size and trapped in a bottle, and even buried in a grave. However, he resurfaced each time until he was finally thrown into a whirlpool in the ocean, marking his last appearance in Raka Ki Aakhri Jang, or Raka's final battle. Okay, tell me X and Y. Who are these people fighting Raka, a former dacoit?
Yeah, I might be really wrong, but Brahma and Vishnu.
Not Brahma and Vishnu. Going to Gaurav.
So Chacha Chaudhary and Sabu.
Yes! It is Chacha Chaudhary and Sabu. Yes, 11 points there to Gaurav. Of course, Chacha Chaudhary and Sabu. Raka. That's Raka on the right and Chacha Chaudhary and Sabu. Okay. Okay. So Gaurav got Chacha Chaudhary and Sabu, which means the next direct will be to Shweta. Shweta, Shon is one of the regional units of Greece. In ancient times, ore that attracts iron was commonly found here and were known to alchemists. Which two chemical elements, whose ores are also abundant here, are named after this region in Greece? So essentially there are two chemical elements, both named after this region only. And other clues, ore that attracts iron. And these chemical elements are pretty mainstream, huh? So don't think too absurd. Are bit types.
Can I ask one clarification?
Yes.
When you say elements, you're not talking about the ore, you're talking about the name of the
Elements.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to guess magnesium and zinc.
This time I can't ask to improve. Okay, I'll pass to Ananya.
Aluminium.
We'll pass to Gaurav.
magnesium and manganese.
Yes. I mean, you got one. There was this. Both are named after the same region, so they have to sound or like very similar. Ore that attracts iron will give you magnet type thing in your mind. Okay. Okay. And the region is called Magnesia actually. And both these elements are named after magnesia, magnesium and manganese. Okay. Okay. Tricky point split. 5 straightforward to you for one of them, but then 5, 6, 7 to Gaurav for this, right? 5 and 7. Okay. You knew it पहले से या magnesium से निकला? Which was? Silver and gold. Attracts iron. Okay. So yeah, 5 to Shweta and 7 to Gaurav for magnesium and manganese. Shweta, Gaurav, which means the next direct will again come back to Shweta because Gaurav got more points on this. Okay, Shweta, you're direct. Back to our country. In June 1931, Bharat Vijay Mills Limited was established, and in the same year commenced operations as a composite textile mill in Kalol, Gujarat. In 1995, the company underwent a name change and it became listed on the Mumbai Stock Exchange in the year 2000. Its diverse manufacturing portfolio encompasses textiles and plastic products, including prefabricated structures, customized industrial molding products, and monolithic constructions in the plastic segment. In the textile sector, the company specializes in a unique niche focusing on men's shirting. Identify the company which is the world's largest producer of plastic dash dash. Okay, that dash dash is a giveaway. Okay, world's largest producer of plastic dash dash, and also Asia's largest manufacturer of corduroy fabrics. Which company are we talking about?
I have a question. Like plastic product, matlab, like it's just the plastic, like outer thing, right? Like, I mean, what is inside is not their product.
Correct,
like,
correct. Yeah, plastic outer.
Okay. Is it like syntax ki tanki jo bolte hain?
Yes. What a great crack. Oh, beautiful. One of the best cracks of the day, and this was my question, so I'm very, very, very happy. I really wanted a syntax question. People are forgetting such classic Indian brands, and world's largest producer of plastic water tanks is Syntex.
Shirting, men's shirting mein kya
Yeah,
hai?
that's even I didn't know earlier. So they also make corduroy fabrics, and they are Asia's largest manufacturer of corduroy fabrics. Syntex, what a great crack! Oof, too good. 10 points there to Shweta. Now we come to Ananya for the next direct. Ananya, this is a non-exhaustive list. Just tell me what is common to everything that you see on screen. May, Cancer, Arab, Hamlet, China, Turkey, Mandarin, March, Pole. And this is non-exhaustive. There might be other words also, but these are some of the most popular words in this list. What do you think connects these?
Yeah, no, I'm gonna pass.
Okay, passing to Gaurav.
Is there something like the etymology of these words comes from, I don't know, Sanskrit? Why not?
Why not? यहाँ बोलना चाहिए था कि I don't have a great guess. Something. Okay, coming to Shweta.
No clue, but Olympic Games.
कुछ तो बोल देती हूँ. Bandra West. हट जा यहाँ से. Okay, we'll start again with Ananya. Okay, the hint is something to do with meanings. Okay, so focus on their meanings and think like, why are only these words here? Like, and you might start seeing a pattern. Look at May and Pole. Or should I add more hint? Okay, another hint. If you think of making some change in these words, and then also think meanings.
Are these items to eat food, edible items?
No, not edible items. Going to Gaurav. So just to repeat, I'm not adding any other hint. I had said think of some change in these words and think of meanings. है ना? Okay.
No, sorry, no clue.
Okay. Passing to Shweta. Okay, Shweta.
No, pass.
Okay. Okay, so this remains unanswered. All of these words have more than one meaning, but they are known as capitonyms. Essentially, if you just change the capital letter to small letter, the meaning changes. For example, pole, of course, the smaller pole is a Pole, and Pole is someone from Poland. Again, March, you march, and March. Turkey, Turkey. So Arab is that gum, no? Like this gum, Arabic something. And then Cancer or a Hamlet, is a small town. And Mandarin, there is the fruit, and also Mandarin is anyone who is powerful type, minister type person. or Ben Kingsley from Iron Man 2. Okay, Capitonyms. Okay, nobody got it, which means the next direct again will be to Ananya. Ananya, in the early 80s, from the garage of John Warnock's house in Los Altos, California, he and his colleagues, Charles Guest, began developing one of the world's first page description languages called PostScript. Originally developed for three-dimensional graphics, the PostScript system aimed to standardize digital page images for printing. By 1985, Warnock and Guest were being urged by another Silicon Valley entrepreneur, maybe you've heard of him, Steve Jobs, to develop PostScript as the primary language for laser printers. To no surprise, the urging worked, and that same year, Apple Computer began licensing X PostScript for its Apple Laser Writer printer. Now, named after X Creek in Los Altos, which company's initial days are we talking about? So, first hint is timeline, then sort of like what they do or used to do then, they now do a lot more things, and the etymology of the company is also there.
Is it Xerox?
Not Xerox, going to Xerox was the other way around, where Steve Jobs copied. Not okay, going to Gaurav.
Oracle.
Not Oracle. Going to Shweta.
Pixar.
Not Pixar. Okay. We'll start again with Ananya. Let's look at all the hints again, the important parts. Okay. I think this standardizing digital page is a big hint, because around 10 years later, in the early 90s, they created a very standard format for digital pages that is so popular now that it's almost used as, like, it's a very commonly used digital page format. Okay, that's one clue. I almost said it out loud. Okay, the other clue is named after a creek, but that's okay. Should I add one? I'll add a big one, I think, then. Think Illustrator. Okay. Oh, करके फिर कहाँ गया? See, almost. Oh, 1 second. Okay. Illustrator.
Adobe?
Yes, it is Adobe. Yes. 5 points there to Ananya. The reason I said Illustrator and not any other thing is Illustrator is what was their next super hit product after PostScript, which was okay, which was great. Then around this time when Mac became popular, etc., they started Illustrator, and then of course Photoshop, and then PDF is the format I wanted to refer to. Talking about Adobe, which literally means clay. They named it after Adobe Creek in Los Altos. Okay, 5 points there to Ananya, which means the next direct will be to Gaurav. Okay, Gaurav, in 1954, American journalist Sylvia Wright coined the term Maundy Green, which came from the Scottish ballet The Bonnie Earl o' Moray. And these are the lyrics that begins with these first 4 lines. Ye highlands and ye lowlands, oh where have you been? They have slain the Earl of Moray, and they laid him on the green. What is Maundy Green? One little hint I can give if all 3 of you want.
Yeah.
Not now? Amazing. Revenge of the Sith. Yes. Let's do that.
Uno reverse.
Uno reverse.
No, okay. Maundy Green. Okay. Is it the spot where the guy killed JFK? The hill on the, I don't know, something like that.
No.
No?
No. Going to Shweta.
I mean, it's like a common noun, right? I mean,
Some funda. Yeah.
is it like a field where a battle has happened? Like something
no,
like that
no,
is
no.
in war?
No. Going to Ananya.
Is it a rhyming scheme?
No. Okay. We'll start again with Gaurav. So the hint I want to say earlier is one way to deduce this, if you keep reading it, these lyrics again and again, or you so the clue is somewhere there if you keep reading. Okay, and the big clue is in the last line, and this happened when she was hearing this song. Okay, so something happened while she was hearing, and she realized, oh, इसके लिए word ही बना देते हैं, तो बहुत लोगों के साथ होता होगा. So
Is this like the Bon Appetit effect, where you hear something different from what the, like instead of saying Bon Appetit, you hear Bon Appetit?
yeah, so
So-
in like song world of songs, what do you usually call it?
I misheard lyrics.
Misheard lyrics. That's what I was looking for. Okay, Mondegreen refers to misheard lyrics. Okay, give it a different meaning. So the last line she heard as instead of lady on the green, she heard lady Mondegreen. Okay, and so she named. So of course, Bintihar, Menintihar. Just beat it. No one wants to be the fetus. Okay, cool. So this was your direct, right, Gaurav? So 5 points there to you. And we come to Shweta. Shweta, researchers have discovered that X is distantly related to Y. So the author. So X is an actor. Let me add that also. This actor is distantly related to this author. According to the website ancestry.com, X, 47 now, and Y, who died in 1930, were 16th cousins, twice removed. Their common ancestor was John of Gaunt, who was the Duke of Lancaster, fourth son of King Edward III and father of Henry IV. Ancestry.com was not asked to research the backgrounds of X and Y, said a spokesman who added that its researchers love both the series and historical puzzles. Making family history connections is similar to piecing together a mysterious puzzle, said Lisa Elzy, a family historian with the website ancestry.com. Tell me, who are X and Y?
The series, as in which X is an actor, something like that, or you can't reveal that?
Yeah, no, I can say. Series in which X is an actor.
And that's like a TV series or like a film series?
और थोड़ा डिस्कस कर थोड़ा Rotten Tomatoes रेटिंग भी डिस्कस हो जाए. Okay, TV series. It's the last question, so it's fine. It's a TV series.
Is X a Hugh Laurie?
Okay. And the series?
Series, I mean...
Oh yeah, sorry, not the series. Why?
Why? No idea.
Okay, not correct. Going to Ananya.
Is it Benedict Cumberbatch and Arthur Conan Doyle?
You've been waiting for so long. Ananya cracked it instantly. She was waiting. Yaar, Shweta, pass kar yaar. Yes, of course. It is Benedict Cumberbatch and Arthur Conan Doyle, who are distantly related. And now everything fits, right? Conan Doyle died in 1930. English, and then piecing together a mysterious puzzle as Sherlock Holmes would do. Benedict Cumberbatch answer. Beautiful. And that brings us to the end of this quiz. Thank you so much. Let's take a final look at the score. Let's start from right to left. Shweta had a remarkably better second half. She got 10 for syntax, one of my favorite answers from the episode without doubt. 5 for magnesium or manganese, one of those two. And 8 for Brian Lara, 501 not out. 8, 5, 13 plus 10. Shweta ends on 23. Okay. Ananya had 25 in the first half. In the second half, she got 5 for Adobe and 11 for Cumberbatch, another great crack. Conan Doyle, 16. Ananya ends on 41. Okay. And with that, we come to the defending champion, Gaurav, who I believe has managed to win this one as well. 12 for paint drying, Chara Chaudhary and Sabu. 11 again there. 7 for one of these magnesium manganese, and 5 for misheard lyrics Funda. So 12, 23, 30, 35. 74, I think. 74 for Gaurav. Yeah, 74. So with that, Gaurav maintains his reign as the quiz show champion. We'll see you soon in the next episode with 2 more challenges. This is, of course, I'm giving you Shantaram, very mainstream book, but very special to my heart. I have great memories of Shantaram. I read it while I was preparing for CAT, I think, and used to read it in Delhi Metro, thick book, but every day thoda thoda badhta tha. I used to dream that one day I'll live in Mumbai and I'll go to these places of like Marine Drive and Leopold and everything. And so today I'm giving away a piece of my memory and bookshelf to you. Thank you.